I'm going to show you how to make hazelnut chai tea latte. You might have seen that I've got a triple nut milk on the website and also a coconut milk, but I'll just show you for those that have never made a hazelnut milk before. So first things first, you need to soak your hazelnuts the night before. That will just allow your blender to do its job, and it will just soften the nuts so that they blend much more easily. So get a cup full of nuts, pop them in a bowl and cover them with water, and then leave them to soak for around about 8 hours, so just overnight. And then remove the filtered water, wash them, and that also removes an enzyme which stops your body absorbing as many of the nutrients from the nut itself. So as well as mechanically it's serving a purpose, it also gives you more nutritional benefits as well. So here's one I made earlier, so you don't have to wait 8 hours for the soaked nuts. So I'm going to pop those into the blender with 2 cups of boiling water. So whatever cup you use to put your nuts in, just use the equivalent for your water, and then you'll get a perfect ratio. And 1 cup of cold filtered water as well. I'm going to blend it for probably around 30 seconds, depending on the motor on your blender. So now that it's fully blended, this will probably make around 1 litre of hazelnut milk, so you'll have extra to see you through the week, and you can put it in your granola or in your porridge and things like that. So then all you need to do is you need to get a nut milk bag. You can pick these up from Amazon. There's a link on my shop section on the website, but they're only a few pounds, but they just help to strain the fibre out of the nut, so you just get a much smoother, milkier, creamy milk. So pop it over your bowl. Now, I always put at least 1 glass of cold water, so then it just ensures that it's a lot more manageable and it's not too hot, so you don't need to wait any time. If you put 3 cups, then it'll just be obviously boiling and you won't be able to strain it at this point, so just allow it to cool. Now, when you're using a nut milk bag, just want to lift it up, and you'll just see that all the milk from the nuts will just begin to just empty out slowly. So top tip, hold on to the top and then slowly squeeze it, otherwise you'll get a nut milk volcano, which I've totally done before. You can already smell the hazelnuts, it smells so good. So if you're just doing this hazelnut milk without the chai latte, then putting some vanilla essence in there, or some cinnamon, or both, is a really, really nice addition, and it goes really well if you just add it in with teas or your porridges. Now on to the chai bit. So if you pour it back in, fill up. Once this is cool, you can just leave it in your fridge. Perfect. So to make your chai tea latte, it's so simple. All we're going to do is get 2 glasses of this freshly made hazelnut milk, and we're going to put it in a saucepan and put it on a medium heat. Then we're going to add in tons and tons of spices and herbs. So we're going to allow that to simmer, and then along with that we're also going to add in some cloves, nutmeg, also some cinnamon and some ginger, and I'm also going to put in some coconut sugar just to give it that kind of subtle hint of sweetness. So add in all the ingredients, along with 2 bags of black tea. So I use normally Assam tea, so just put 2 bags in there and allow it to stew for about 5 minutes. The longer you leave it, the obviously the stronger the infusion will be. So you can leave it even for 10 minutes and it'll just be obviously a stronger chai tea latte. So I'm going to leave that to stew for 5 minutes and then I'll show you the finished version. So now, after this has been simmering for 5 minutes, I also put a teaspoon of vanilla in there just to sweeten it up. I think vanilla and hazelnut is just the dream combination. So I'm going to use, I've got a sieve, but you can also use another, more typical sieve to sieve the mixture in. This will just get all the cloves and also the tea bags and the cardamom pods. So that you get a really nice smooth chai tea, and then just pour it into your mugs. Smells amazing. There you have your own chai tea. So you can use any base, so coconut milk works really, really nicely, so does almond milk. Yeah, and it just smells amazing. So I think the tip is to definitely include vanilla. So vanilla essence works really, really nicely. Also having, the whole cloves, whole cardamom, the entire recipe is just below. But it's a great little immune booster, especially during the winter months when kind of colds are going around the offices, and you want a little pick-me-up, and it also can help curb sweet cravings as well, because you've got really good fats in there from the hazelnut, and you've obviously got natural sugars and things from the vanilla essence. So yeah, I hope you love it, and I hope it gives you a little bit of warmth on these cold winter days. Share your photos of you enjoying them with your family, friends, or just by yourself, so I can see this chai tea latte making a feature in your homes.